Welcome to another Tiny Escapes Artist Adventure, where I take tiny escapes that don't break the budget or break up the marriage. I explore restorative health practices, eat a mostly plant-based diet, and I create craft on the go. I like the way the windows are placed. My wonderful friend knows how much I love small spaces, so she allowed me to film her unusual abode, as I've only ever been in one other yurt. Instantly, it was like my soul had an ancient recognition of the geometry of this construction, and I felt happy and held securely. I had a tiny house building company that we closed at the start of COVID so that it didn't affect my husband's big building company. My objective was to house especially older single women, but also to help older women who were living in big empty houses. By putting a tiny house in their own backyards, it could be rented out, or they could move into one themselves and rent out the big house to gain an income while still enjoying their own neighborhoods and even their own gardens. The usual tiny house in Australia right now, in August 2022, is over 100,000 and closer to 120,000 or 130,000. There are lots of other alternatives, some cheaper, like demountables, some more expensive, like a granny flat. You could even put a caravan in your yard, but I found that after 9 months of someone living full-time in our caravan, it was falling apart, whereas the tiny houses I've built are all still perfect because they're built solidly, like a house except on wheels. By renting to an existing tiny house owner, you may only need to pay for the infrastructure, which could be a few $1,000s.
Hi, it's Kim from Tiny Habitat Homes. Don't mind me, I've got a little bit of a throaty thing because it's winter in Australia and it's 18 degrees. It's beautiful, but it's a little chilly. Anyhow, welcome to the tiny tour, the Vivian. Now, this is the bed, so I'm just going to fold up the bed and show you how we fold up the bed. But first I'll take the pillows off. And all of our cupboards in this are push cupboards because I was designing this for older people who may have some difficulties with arthritis or things like that. So it's either all push cupboards or else the drawers pull out from underneath. So now, in the Murphy bed, just take it, lift it up, you fold the feet back under and just give it a little push, and there you have it. And so here it gives you a whole bunch more space in here, and so you can do lots of things like yoga or different things. In here we've got the kitchen, the lounge room. Down here we've got the lounge, and that's got storage underneath it. So let's use tinies as a solution to get older single women housed, because here in Australia we have great difficulties with our superannuation for older single women, and it's the equivalent of your pension in other countries. So they're ending up homeless in droves. So let's use tiny houses and let's get them housed.
You could rent a room to a student, or even an exchange student. We had our exchange student for 3.5 years, and we ended up loving him dearly. I ate a diet of mostly raw food for 4.5 years, and I ran workshops on how to prepare beautiful raw meals. You could sell your things online using platforms such as Etsy or community notice boards on Facebook. You could put cards in local shops. Share what you love with tourists. Take them for a walk or a photo session. Let me know if you'd like me to do a video on how you could make money and ease the housing crisis by setting up a tiny house in your own backyard. If you like the helpful hints that I'm giving you for making money during your retirement years, please like and subscribe, and you could even share this with a friend. It helps my channel to get out to other retirees or slightly older people to help them make money during retirement.